As any seasoned gambler or card magician will tell you, card cutting is extremely important. Why is that? It's for the simple reason that it's very difficult to cheat at cards or pull off sneaky card moves in the presence of genuine card cutting. But what I have found really interesting is that for some unknown reason, right-handed cuts are more successful in pulling off amazing card magic than left-handed cuts. And so I thought we would look at that together, and I'll actually demonstrate this phenomenon for you. Okay, and you can actually test this for yourself later. Okay, so what we need for this card cutting test is we just need an even number of random cards. Okay, and I thought I would work with just 24. It's a good number of cards. Okay, so I'll go ahead and gather these up. Okay, and then we'll just deal out 24 cards to work with. Okay, if I can get them to straighten up here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 24 random cards. Okay, so let me explain the test and kind of the psychology and the structure behind it. So what we do here is we put the cards in kind of a conflicting state. Conflicting in the sense of the cards not in agreement with each other relative to orientation. Okay, so the cards are essentially going to be at odds with one another. And then the goal is to do our card cutting in such a way that we resolve the conflict and bring the cards into what's called a sympathetic relationship again. Okay, so let me kind of confusing, but let me just show you. So what you do is you create pairs where the cards are facing different directions. So these are facing away from each other and these are facing toward each other. Just don't have them facing the same way as each other. So that's kind of the mess that we're going to be cleaning up the best we can here. Okay, so, and you can, do this however you would like, actually. So maybe I'll put this one here and that one there. Now, you can randomly pick these up and flip them if you would like along the way. Okay, so it won't hurt anything. We just need them in kind of a conflicting state as pairs. Okay, that's really all we're worried about is, are these cards in agreement as pairs? Okay, and let me just show you the mess that we've made actually. So a pretty big mess there. Okay, and now at this point we're going to just deal the cards. This is all part of the preliminary setup for the test. You just deal them into two piles like that. Random stacking, decided by you if you would like, if you were here. Okay. Now at this point the card cutting comes in, okay? So I think what I'll do is I'll do a right-handed card cutting first, and we'll see how successful I am in straightening out the mess that we made at the beginning, okay? And then we'll do a left-handed card cutting and make a comparison between those two. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do a right-hand cut, so maybe I'll cut it like that, and then complete the cut, of course, okay? And then at this point, we deal out 12 cards, which is half the cards here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're free to flip either one of the piles, okay? So in practice, what you would do is flip a coin. So you kind of leave this as a random element within the test, which actually bolsters the efficacy of the test itself, okay? So maybe I'll just, randomly choose one. I'll flip that one face up, let's say, or, turn it over from what it was. Okay, now how will we know if we were successful in the card cutting that I did there, just, with my right hand a second ago? Well, we're going to measure the degree to which the cards are now in a sympathetic relationship relative to each other. Now, if you remember, we set up pairs where they were facing either away from each other or toward each other, but never facing in the same direction as each other within those pairs. Well, this is a good sign. That's success right there. Those are both facing down, so we'd call that a success, so that's good. So this is evidence that maybe my right-handed cutting was a good one. That's good. Oh, this is great. They're both facing the same way. That's what we're hoping to see. Boy, we're having quite a bit of success here. I doubt we'll have success all the way through. That's just not very likely. Oh boy, we're doing extremely well. This is the best I've seen the test come out, actually. Check that out. We got 12 out of 12. A perfect matching of those cards. And of course that was with a right-handed cut. So I'm not personally surprised by that, but it's still pretty amazing to witness it if you haven't seen it before. Okay, so now what we do is we just randomly stack those. And then to kind of reset things, let's go ahead and mix the cards so that no one knows where anything is in particular, right? And now we're going to do a left-handed cut, okay? And I need to tell you that I'm honestly going to try to do a, quote, good cut with my left hand, the best I know how. But it often falls short, as you'll see, or very likely see. Okay, so I'm going to make a cut with my left hand. Okay, and then complete the cut like that. Okay, and now what we do is we perform the same steps. Okay, so the test for right and left-handed cuts are identical. Okay, there's no favoritism here at all. Okay, so what did we do for the right-handed card cutting test? Well, we dealt out 12 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you remember that? And then we were free to flip over either half, okay? So maybe I'll choose the left one, I guess. Oh, okay, well, we failed at least in the top ones, but that's okay. Maybe we can get 11 out of 12. Okay, so let's see how we did here using our left hand for card cutting. Okay, like I said, that's a fail. That's, okay, this is no good. Yeah, no good either. Okay, this is looking kind of bleak here, guys. Okay, that's bad too. Golly, I'm not sure if I've ever seen it come out this badly, but that must have been an especially bad left-handed cut. I can't believe it. We got 0. We got 0 out of 12 with that left-handed cut. Okay. Now, I think it might be good to test it just one more time here, right? Because performing an experiment once is normally not enough evidence for a general truth to have been found. Okay. So let's go ahead and perform it again. Okay. So we do a mixing of the cards. So we'll do a right-handed one now. Okay. See if we can do as well as we did with the first one. See, what's the next thing? Oh, yeah. So now I need to use my right hand. So I'm going to use my right hand and cut it maybe right there. And then I have to complete the cut. Very good. And then the next step is always the same. You deal out 12 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now I'm free to flip either one, which is good because right now these are not in agreement, right? So maybe, which one I should flip? Ooh, okay, that may have been a good one to flip, but once again, we could flip those according to a coin toss as well. Okay, so we got at least one out of 12. Oh, 2 out of 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We nailed it a second time. I don't know if I've convinced you yet that right-handed cuts are just far superior. But boy, they look to be. Okay, well, let's give the left hand one last chance here. Okay, so what did we do at this point? Well, we kind of mix the cards so that we get to a new random location here. Okay, and now with my left hand, I'm going to really concentrate here. I'm going to try to cut off just the right number of cards and complete the cut. Okay, and then we'll deal out our 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then we randomly flip either half, which is good because right now this would not be a successful pairing here. We're trying to have them face the same way. So maybe I'll... Oh, Lady Luck is smiling on me. I think I'll flip this. Oh, okay, that didn't quite help yet. We'll see how the rest of the cards are. Okay, so we start out with a 0 here. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't think I will ever do a left-handed cut again. If you're wanting to pull off real magic, the left-hand cut is pretty dangerous. It seems to have no magical power or resonance to it. Okay, oh boy. Okay, so how does this work? Well, you just do exactly what I did, and it will work every time, okay? So you just begin with the pairings that I had where the cards are facing toward each other or away from each other. You randomly stack those. You then perform one left-right shuffle. You can perform a Charlier shuffle after that. And then for the first round, you're going to be perfectly successful. So if you want to associate that with your right hand doing the cutting and the right hand cut being better, or you can associate it with the spectator doing it, where they always perform well and you always crash and burn on your turn. You can frame this a number of ways. And after that first cut is complete, you deal out 12 cards. You randomly flip either half, and then you show either a perfect pairing or a perfect non-pairing of up-facing or down-facing cards. When you go to do it the next time, the whole thing resets. You really are performing the same actions the second, third, fourth, fifth time. It's just that this entire procedure, essentially cyclic, having order 2. So the first person to go will have perfect success. The second person to go will fail miserably, and then back to the first person succeeding. And so it just oscillates between those two outcomes, okay? So if you actually perform the steps that I showed you, this will work for you every time. You can frame it differently depending on what kind of reaction you're hoping to get from the spectator or what kind of narrative you're hoping to use to frame all of it. I think the more interesting question for many of the viewers of my channel is, why does this work? Okay, so I'm hoping that the more curious out there will analyze what is going on here. And of course, it's all mathematical and it can all be shown to work every time. So if you want to really see why it works, I encourage you to dissect every step in the procedure and see if you can detect exactly what's going on and why things are turning out the way that they do. Okay, so I'm really going to leave this one for the viewer, but you do have enough now to perform it, and I think quite a few of you, with a bit of effort, you'll be able to deconstruct the whole performance and figure out the engine driving each of the elements of this routine. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.